It's another very wonderful day, the 16th day of January 2026, the unique day, the only day, 16th day of January 2026 you'll ever see in your life. So let's make the best of this day. It's Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Nyamgul Agaji. Welcome to Front Page Review. We go straight to our front pages on our national dailies and tell you what the headlines are, and then come back to you for your views, for your thoughts on the headlines this morning. We also would like to remind you that before we open the mic for you to say whatever you want to say, we'd like to join Rufai Hosseini, who will also give us his own thoughts about the headlines. But remember, today is Friday. Friday is open mic. So from almost the start to the end, we are going to be talking to ourselves and expressing what we feel should be done to make Nigeria better. That's the goal. Make Nigeria better, not disintegrate, not burn Nigeria, not stone people, not shoot some people, but just make Nigeria better. What are these things that we need to do? So let's listen to the headlines and then join Rufai Hosseini for his thoughts this morning. And you will never let me go. Okay, let's start with the Punch newspaper. The Punch leads with counterinsurgency campaigns. U.S. votes $413 million for security operations in Nigeria. Others. So we don't know whether the $9 million is working, that we paid to the lobbies to convince America that there's no genocide in Nigeria. Is it working? Is it not working? Now that $413 million has been earmarked for security operations in Nigeria and other countries, let's see what the coming days hold for us. It's interesting news also. EFCC pressured me to indict Emefiele defendant alleges. It's getting interesting. Meanwhile, Oyedele, that is the chairman of the Tax Reform Committee, is insisting that tax reform is going to protect low-income Nigerians. And by the way, I hope you remember that the guidelines for the implementation of the tax are not out yet, and Oyedele is denying the fact that it may be because of some discrepancies and all that. He's saying there's a different reason. But the bottom line is that it's been suspended for a while. From Rivers State, the crisis, Assembly shelves seating amid rumored plot against Speaker. Armed Forces Day, Tinubu governors celebrate soldiers, fallen heroes. Yesterday was the 15th of January, Armed Forces Remembrance Day. I hope that wherever you are, you say the prayer for the people who sacrificed their lives, those who have gone and those who are still here with us, that sacrifice their lives every day, that sacrifice their time and everything, their comfort to make sure we are safe. A lot of them die in the battlefield. A lot of them die in operations that are geared towards keeping us safe. So no matter what it is, just say a prayer for them. Help them whenever you see them. Don't mind that sometimes they call you bloody civilian, but you know, what they do, a lot of us Nigerians can never do. That is sacrifice. You go to a profession that you know you are going to sign that I'm going to die for my country. How many of us can do that? So it's something that we really need to think about, reflect all the time, and say a prayer and help as much as we can. Somebody was making an observation that you've never seen a millionaire or a billionaire promising Nigerian troops and saying that if you are able to tackle insurgency here and get these people out of this community, I'm going to give you incentives, just like they promised our players. It was good that our players were promised something, but sometimes we can also help security-wise by giving incentives to these people who are on the battlefield. Just saying. Atiku's son joins APC, backs Tinubu's re-election as another headline. On Daily Trust, the leading headline is still the same one. Atiku's son endorses Tinubu for 2027. Meanwhile, word for word, what Taiwo Oyedele said about tax laws at 2026 economic outlook. So you might just watch that video and know what is true and what is not true, according to, or people are publishing a lot of things and quoting him saying a lot of things that he is now denying. So watch that video and get for yourself a word for word statements he made at that occasion. In Edo State, Okwebolo is saying that most kidnappings, violence in Ekpoma are carried out by locals. So he's blaming the locals for the kidnappings and the violence. Let's go now to the Vanguard newspaper. Vanguard leads with 152 trillion naira debt driven by forex rates adjustments reforms. That's according to the finance minister. "2026 budget, ministry votes over 500 million naira for makeup artists, hairdressers, grinding machines." Let's just take a peek at that story. The Federal Minister of Works has proposed to spend over 500 million naira on training of hairdressers, makeup artists, supply of grinding machines, motorcycles, minivans, and anti-drug abuse sensitization advocacy in selected states of the Federation. This is the Ministry of Works we're talking about. So they're going to train hairdressers, makeup artists, Ministry of Works, makeup artists. They will supply grinding machines. They're not grinding chippings or something, or rocks or anything that is going to be used on the roads. Possibly something that will be grinding a goosey and all that. Motorcycles, minivans, anti-drug abuse sensitization advocacy in selected states. I wonder what the business of the Ministry of Works is with drug abuse sensitization and advocacy, or the supply of minivans and motorcycles, grinding machines, training of makeup artists and hairdressers. But this is Niger. Okay, so other headlines on the Vanguard newspaper. Dele Momodu joins ADC in Edo, pledges collaboration to rescue Nigeria. And then PDP installs caretaker committee in 5 strategic states. So you might want to read those stories. The Sun newspaper leads with FCRD 2026. Tinubu, Shetima, Akpabio, others hail fallen heroes serving troops. On the Daily Post, again, EFCC witness admit Yahya Bello not beneficiary of withdrawals from Kogi government accounts. Okay. Piece by piece is getting off the hook. Akpabio Bello, Senator Natasha alleges some VIPs use power to witch hunt others. Federal government ASU agreement grants professors 100% salary as pension, gives female lecturers 6-month maternity leave. That's on the Guardian newspaper. Anyoku advocates constitution that reflects Nigeria's plurality. Nigeria spends 1.7 trillion naira on petrol as consumption soars to 63.7 million liters daily. From the Guardian, we move to the Nation newspaper. Atiku breaks silence on son's defection to APC. And according to that story, Atiku says it's a personal decision of the son and he will not coerce the son to join a political party if he feels otherwise. I think that was a good response. So you might want to look at the full list of 75 countries where US suspends visa processing. See the countries we're paired with. Okay, many other headlines on these newspapers, but we can't take all of them. I'm sure that you've seen some of them. We'll also encourage you to bring to the fore whatever might be in your neck of the woods that didn't make it to the headlines on our national newspapers. In the meantime, let's join Rufai Hosseini to give us his thoughts on today's headlines. And when we return, it's open mic. All of us can say something. Stay with us.
So after all that transpired, finally, we now have an ending to the case. The Akpabio and Senator Natasha case, which pretty much started in effect in February. And in fact, it was February last year that case started, the same day that the Babangida book launch was done. Because it was that afternoon after the book launch we heard that there had been an altercation in the Senate, and Senator Akpoti came on a Arise TV to make some allegations, and that led to a suspension, and that went on all through the year. All I would just say is this: for all the contractors that felt they could subvert justice, what did you gain? For all of those that thought it was an avenue to be able to make money and didn't speak truth to power, what did you gain? For all those, the lawyers that did all sorts, what did you gain? You see, there's nothing to this life. Whatever we start, we have an ending. And that's why we should keep being on the path of justice. We should keep saying things the way they are. And we should keep doing good to all men. And please, we should not do evil. I'm not going to say more than that. But I'm happy we stood on the side of the truth. Like I always say, Senator Natasha should be made to bring her evidence out. Should not be gagged. And we should also try to do what is right. And Akpabio too should be made to defend himself. Those are my positions then. It marks 60 years since we had the January 15th, 1966 coup, and that's why we have Armed Forces Remembrance Day. And there was a lot that led to the coup. There was rise of ethnic bigotry and ethnic tension, and that's why, please, never use support ethnic division. the attitude of one person or group of people from an ethnic group is not the representation of all the behavior of those people. There was police and military rivalry. The military had the strength of about 10,000 soldiers at that time, and then the armament of the police and the army seemed to share the way the military and the police felt they were competing for power. And there was the coup, and we all remember what happened led to the killings of a lot of top political leaders. And the guilt happened. And we all remember Cardinal Zego and what happened then, which a lot of the young military leaders felt that a coup was the solution to all the political crisis and all the imbalance we had there. For further reading, you can read books written by Mark Solon and the likes. But did it solve the problem? No. It just exacerbated the level of division in the country, and that division continued to divide Nigeria. Could the coup have been avoided? That's a deep question. I think for a second opinion as regards the coup, you should try to read Why We Struck. It was an account of the coup plotters and what their own intentions were. But the question we should ask is, has the coup solved the political bickering and the attitude of the politicians that gave rise to what happened then? It doesn't always solve it. And that's why we must build democratic institutions to hold leaders accountable. We all remember what happened in Abure. And Abure will stand. And we all remember the activities that led up to the Civil War. In fact, one of the most vivid accounts of the Civil War is a book written by St. John Torre. So we should try as much as possible to ensure that we learn. But with what I see, the political class are not learning. And that's why I condemn any form of coup. It's never the solution. We must have a country that truly sticks to the tenets of democracy and do what is right at all times. There's a story making a round about a medical doctor that was released in Edo State after paying ransom of 50 million naira. And it just shows the level of deprivation going on in this country. The kidnappers have now made kidnapping an order of the day. And they are now going after people, collecting their hard-earned money, destroying lives. Till today, Reverend Archie's wife is still in kidnappers' custody. We still have all of those challenges. We still have all of those problems. We have not seen the solution to most of these challenges. What is the government doing about it? Oh, the government will rather go pay lobbyists millions of dollars to say, oh, this is what we are doing to protect the Christian community, when a lot of Christians are still dying. Recently, some people were released in Kogi, some Christians were released in Kogi after they were kidnapped. It was their own personal efforts. So, in all of this, we need to be able to ask questions about what we are going to do to bring sanity and order to the lives of people. Because if we don't do that, the nation will never move forward. The nation will keep wallowing in despair, in pain, and in penury. So, we need to be able to learn, but we are not learning. Real quickly again, I'm going to quickly do what I call a budget update. A budget update. To show you how these people are padding the budgets, how they are not employing a great level of accountability. So we need to be able to see the budgets, and we need to do a budget update to be able to look and scrutinize the budgets effectively. If they are taking tax from people, then we should be able to have a budget update that scrutinizes and reveals what the budget is saying. Some of the padded projects added to the budgets. Things like cash grants, purchase of spaghetti. Ministry of Agriculture will spend 350 million to construct and redevelop kinship palaces in Kwara State. Just imagine that. Like I said yesterday, Advertising Regulatory Council of Nigeria building 735 million bridge in Ebonyi. And many other stories like that. These are things we keep calling the people on to scrutinize the budgets. I know it's a lot, but you need to be able to scrutinize the budgets. Ask questions. Go to budgets websites. Scrutinize the budgets. For instance, do you know that for every 100 naira we earn, 70 naira is borrowed? Debt servicing alone swallows more than 15 trillion, while less money is left for redevelopment in these budgets. In fact, there's a competition that they are doing now that I say 50k up for grabs for spotting exciting or shocking things in the 2026 proposed budgets. And this is done by budgets. Just go to the website and check it. A lot of Nigerians also have to play a role in checking the budgets. EFCC case with Yaya Bello alleged 110.4 billion fraud. EFCC tenders more bank record in the trial of Yaya Bello. So the trial of the former governor of Kogi State, Yaya Doza Bello, before Justice Mariana Neni of the Federal FCT High Court in Maitama continued on Thursday, with EFCC tendering one more bank record as evidence. EFCC is prosecuting Bello alongside Shuaib Ochia and Abdulsalami Hudu on 16-count charge bordering criminal breach of trust and money laundering to the tune of 110.4 billion. The trial resumed on Thursday with the prosecution team led by Kemi Pinheiro informed the court that the case was slated for further cross-examination of witness PW6 Meshalia Bata, a compliance officer with Zenith Bank who was present in the cross-examination of witnesses. And the second defendant, JB Daudu-san, requested Exhibit S1 and asked the witness to clarify their earlier testimony. So responding to the witness, it is the description of the transaction, my lord, referring to page 3 of the Exhibit 2. The witness explained that the first column showed an entry dated January 20, 2016 with description of Abdulsalami Hudu 10 million, which he further pointed out another entry for a check paid to Halim's Hotels at all. When asked if he knew the purpose of which the 10 million collected by Abdulsalami Hudu and paid to Halim's Hotels was for, the witness replied that I don't know the purpose of the money. Then further evidence was shown. The witness stated that the first entry was a transfer of the Kogi State Internal Revenue Service, a credit of 74 million naira. The second entry on December 6, 2016 was a check paid to Mohammed Jamiu. The witness said, when asked whether the column stated the purpose of impeachment, the person said no. So the cross-examination went on. So this just to show you that the Ayabelo case is not over. Ayabelo had his day in court today. He appeared in court. There's a picture of him in court today. So that case goes on. And EFCC just presented more witnesses to corroborate their case today. Numbers being out, there was an increase in inflation to about 15%. Anyway, that was expected because of all the dirty December spending and all of that. But the 15% doesn't really reflect on the cost of commodity and what people are really feeling with the level of inflation are going on in the country. There's still a lot of pain, and all of this, is the inflation figure is a rebased figure. So when you drill down into what the actual figure is, definitely that it's still a recording of a rebased figure.
Okay, thank you very much, Rufai, for your thoughts this morning. The mics are open right now, all around me and all around you, so you can talk to us at this moment. You heard the headlines. What is it that interests you? What is it that concerns you? What is it that you would like to say this morning? The numbers to reach us are 0700 903 903 903, 0700 903 903 903, or 08036 92 9933, 08036 92 9933. On WhatsApp, you can get us on 081 71 75 6338, 081 71 75 6338. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Yango.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, my name is Joshua Pokins Taibidan, aka you don't know, aka KP, former citizen of Nigeria, now retired. Happy New Year to you.
Same to you, my brother. It's been a while.
Yes, and then I misplaced my phone. You can imagine that I called my number and the person that collected the phone said it's a wrong number. That's the country we are. Yeah, so now talking about Yaya Bello.
Yeah.
See, I will not be surprised if that case, if he is not put behind bar, because he's still in the APC. Let's just wait till after 2027, somewhere around the neighborhood of March. Then you will know if he decides to go to other parties. Then you will know whether he really stole the money or did not steal the money. Because me, I know how those cases have happened in Nigeria. Now, talking about the ADC, you just mentioned the article son going to APC and not joining his father. That one is for the optics. I don't see any big deal in that one. We are still talking in security. Holy Spirit of God. I thought that after Maggie had done that two bombing, these guys wielding the gun would have stopped their business by now. Well, I'm not also surprised because they are funded by some people in government, because we don't have a government, we have gunmen in the corridors of power. Until we have government, I will not be surprised. Some people expected Nigeria to win that match with Morocco. When your house is on fire, how would you think straight and set things right? So you see, that's my take this morning. I don't want to comment on the other part of now. So that genocide. I heard yesterday that Father Coca is the person that is being eyed for vice presidency, right?
So they said. One of them. One of them.
Oh my God, my father. Is in this country. I thank God I'm in this country. Even though I'm retired, I'm never tired of the progress or talking or contributing to the progress of this country. Because if I were abroad and be watching this drama with my data, it would have paid me. We are seeing what is happening. We are just in a comic setting. Like I've already suggested, if they don't Nepal the issue, if they don't Nepal the issue or Donald Trump the issue, we cannot move forward in this country. Yes, we cannot move forward.
Right.
Because these people, they have been violent with us. Look at how they misappropriate our collective resources, and yet we are just docile. Good morning, Jerry.
Good morning to you.
Happy New Year to you.
Same to you. All right. Thank you very much for that. Okay, yeah, those names dropped. Bishop Kuka was also mentioned. And I said yesterday, I think we can safely just strike that one out. It will never happen. Even though a lot of people will still argue that, but Bishop Kuka is not part of that. Cannot be part of that. Good morning, VOP family. Atiku's son joining APC, drawing support to Tinubu while Atiku is in ADC presenting himself as presidential candidate is a funny one to say the least. ADC should better give their presidential ticket to Peter Obi if they will make mark in 2027 presidential election. If the son of Atiku cannot support Atiku's candidacy, ADC should think twice. Benjamin from Shogunle. Thank you, Benjamin. Hello, good morning. Fine. It's quite noisy. It's like you are on transit. Please arrive and then call us back. It's very, very noisy. We couldn't get you well. Sorry. Hello. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning,
Uncle.
Yes. What's your name?
How are you this morning?
I'm fine.
Yeah, Patrick is calling from Okota.
Okay, Patrick, go ahead.
Yeah, Atiku's son with APC, while Atiku in ADC. I think we should take it as taking it a pinch of salt here because I don't even see it as a big deal because like Atiku himself responded, it's a grown-up human being.
Yeah.
So he can decide to be in any political party. It doesn't necessarily mean that it must be with his father. That should not even dampen our morale by saying that we need to build a very strong foundation with ABC so that we can fight the Igbo. After all, Atiku's son is just one vote. He cannot become a million vote because he is with APC. So Nigerians should rally around Atiku. And the leadership of ABC should think twice, just like someone else has said, and build their foundation very well and begin to beat the drum for support of Nigerians. Because we cannot continue like this. Look at today, we have a president. The whereabouts of our president, we don't even know. A very important, memorable occasion took place yesterday, February 15, and the president was not around. His vice was also not around. I don't even know where they are. Then the Armed Forces Remembrance Day was done while the president is not there.
Okay. Your thoughts didn't finish, I'm sure, but whatever happened. Sorry, maybe you'll call back later and let us know what you're thinking. This message is saying, I don't care, let our NFA pay our footballers and allowances, make them happy and make them feel at home. How do you want them to put their best when they cannot take care of them? Let them bring shame to Nigeria. We don't. Okay, this is from Mr. Babo. All right. I wonder why Nigerians should continue to be taking Panadol on the 2027 general elections that has already been concluded a long time ago, as they have drawn up the strategy that would be used, which are the judiciary, and is about to deregister some political parties, which I can tell you for free will include most of the opposition parties. Also, the professors that will be used as returning officers have been compensated in advance following the ASU agreement. Furthermore, it's unfortunate that we have a government without action. If not, how long shall the government continue to pamper discos and allow these companies to extort the people? I'm telling you authoritatively that yesterday Jagamo community had to pay 30,000 naira to IKEDC Ijegun Business Unit technicians in order to buy electrical materials and fix what is faulty in the transformer. Does it not sound crazy that customers will be buying materials for a private company that is making money by bringing bills to these same people on a monthly basis? Yet the government has refused to take any drastic action on these people. Finally, it's disheartening that President Tinubu, who is the GCON, is not in attendance to honor the military and fallen heroes. Is this how to boost the morale of those that are still alive and fighting for the country? What a country. Olorun Agba, wow. God bless Nigeria. Temitokpe Onatoye from Ijegamo community. Thank you, Temitokpe. Hello?
Good morning, Yango.
Good morning, sir.
This is Mushi.
Okay, go ahead. Yes, please.
The truth of all this, Guyana that said about this NEPA, this even where I am in a solo road, most of the time we even contribute to repair our lights. Even where they are giving us bill, we contribute money to repair our light. And every month, even we are using prepaid meter, you go and buy that for yourself. This is the kind of Nigeria we are into. Was the same Tinubu who said that if he did not give Nigeria constant light, we should vote him out. How can he vote him out where he is trying to silence all the whole opposition in power? Where I am angry here is that I am very angry we are still talking about election in Nigeria, where that all the whole oppositions, none of them have even registered, most of the parties have even registered, and they want us to use one party system, and they want to give a INEC 1 trillion for ordinary election that doesn't have an opposition. What a criminal act. When somebody want to steal, at least criminals go in the night, because they know that night so many people have slept off, they can now steal. But Nigerian government are stealing by the day and rubbing it in our face that we cannot do anything. That is a rubbish act. That is stupidity in the highest level, that you will come in the daytime, not that I will recognize who you are, not that I know who you are. You are stealing what belongs to me. You are telling me that the opposition parties, you are fighting them and you are allocating 1 trillion naira for election. For what? What are you going to do with that money? Since you don't want any opposition to stand on your way, why are you talking about election again? Are we stupid here in this country? Have we lost our common senses? Don't we have even common? Don't even we attend primary school, talk more of secondary or university? At least we still go secondary school. How can you tell me that you don't want us to do election? You are fighting the whole opposition here and there. Now you are bringing 1 trillion naira that was even some years back our budget. You just want to use it to conduct an election. Is it not fraud in the capital letter? Is it not criminality in the highest level? Why would they continue with APC rubbing this kind of shit in our face every time? Are they the only political?
Calm down. Mind the language. I know you may be hurt because of some of the things that are happening here, but just mind your language. But thank you very much for your call this morning, John Legend. Hello. Hello. Okay, we can't hear you in case you're talking. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Yango.
Yes, sir. Good morning to you.
Mr. Agaji.
Yes, sir. You got it.
Good morning.
Good morning to
Good
you.
morning. Yeah. So, this is Mazi Kemikobi.
Okay, go ahead.
Please, the area I want you to clear, put some clearance in my in today's news. You read it in the morning that what do you call them? Ministry of Works. They are sharing. Is it wheelbarrow grinding machine?
Yeah, they are supposed to buy in this budget. They say that. So those are some of the things that they are going to provide. They will train hairdressers. They will train makeup artists. They will distribute a grinding machine and all those things.
See the kind of news. See the kind of news we're saying here. So with their budget, with the budget for them, they will use that money to come and train barbing salon people, hairdresser, this, that, and buy this, buy that. Nigerians, they are not attached at all.
In fact, let me tell you, this is it. Federal Minister of Work proposed to spend 500 million naira on training of hairdressers, makeup artists, supply of grinding machines, motorcycles, minivans, and anti-drug abuse sensitization advocacy in selected states.
500 and again 1 million.
500 million naira.
I don't have anything to do. I don't because you did my call this morning. It's a lovable country. I don't know the kind of sense we get in this country. They said the same Ministry of Works, they use what is something, is it billion or million, to repair 12 million bridge, 2.something billion to put a camera. This is the kind of problem we have in this country. Not that shit. Oh God, thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless you.
God bless you too. God bless you too. Ministry of Works, I do well. Hairdressers, makeup artists, supply of grinding machines, motorcycles, minivans, anti-drug abuse sensitization advocacy in selected states of the Federation. And maybe that's why the National Orientation Agency is not working, because ministries like the Ministry of Works will be doing sensitization on drug abuse. What will NAFDAC do? What will National Orientation do? What will other agencies saddled with that responsibility do? Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother. Morning. Well done.
Thank you,
My
sir.
name is Innocent. I'm calling from Mahmoud of Estate.
Okay, Innocent, go
Well
ahead.
done, my brother. Please, I say now they have Congress have voted for America to they can come and make Nigeria a peaceful place. It's better. So Trump has nothing to be afraid again. Let him make sure that this country is peace, because we don't want to. You know how many population Nigeria is, 200 and something. If we scatter somehow, my God, we disturb America, we disturb other countries. So let it make sure, let him bring his people in, whatever he can bring to make peace remain in this country now. Let him, like this shaibu of a team, Trump should take it as a man, even if it's only what he did. Let him make sure that shaibu release. Because how many years, because of the girl did not accept for whatever they have asked her to accept for religion, whatever. And this girl is still holding. If Trump is hearing me now, let him make sure that that girl release. That's only what God will use as look at him and say, yes, he have come. Not because of Christian, because he's an innocent girl. Somebody can say freedom of where you want to worship. And they are holding that girl up to that moment. Nigeria government did not rescue her. Military will say you come and start saluting military. Where there is no peace, they have fight and fight. Nigeria military have been fighting for more than 1960 something to death. Upon that, we don't have peace. Because they allow themselves to be used. They started it when they are military, they scatter the whole thing, they fight and scatter Nigeria peaceful and start. After that, since then, reach now, Nigeria is still fighting, dragging. Come on, insurgent, we cannot stop you. Other countries coming to invade us with a military, Nigeria military cannot stop it. Who is the government, who is the authority that military cannot remove and tell him this is the right thing? Others can learn. So if you say I should come and start saluting military, I don't think it's for me. I don't believe on that, because if I'm in peace, I will salute them, know that they are doing well. But if I'm not in peace, how am I going to be hiding myself to say I salute somebody that make me not be in peace? And again, this America, they should not do the needful. everything is open now, they can come and make sure that peace remains. Nigerians want peace. We want happiness. We want our state country to be better place where others can emulate. See how you go to UAE, everything is peaceful. Walk anywhere, there's nothing. Go around, enjoy. You go to other countries where people have traveled. You see things. You walk out, nobody is asking you anything, beating you or fighting you or taking your phone. Please, sir, I beg Trump, let him come. Now it's open, it's free. Let him come. Make sure that these people that put us into this problem, wherever they are, whoever is sponsoring them, that he make sure that he bring them down. That's only what we can now say. Yes, America can be great again. Because if America come today say they want to, no, Nigerians is looking for people to join their military. Nobody want to join. But if America starts say yes, they want to, even if they are short of men, say Nigeria should provide men for fight for Nigerians to make sure that they are maybe they will manage by America. I will send my own son. Many Nigerians will take their son to go and join that Nigerian military. Make sure that Nigeria is peace. Hence, America is going to supersede that thing. That's only what we are praying for. Thank you. God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much. I'm sure you were talking about Leah Sharibu that has been in captivity for a long time. If she's still alive, I'm almost certain that she has converted by now, because she will feel betrayed. She will feel a lot of things in her and all that. But let's just hope, first of all, that she's still alive. But you made a comment that the military is not protecting you enough. Military obey orders, and military, the people are dying. These military people that you're saying are not fighting for us are dying on the field. And when they go to the field, they fight and they die. Sometimes they are being ambushed and they kill them and all that. And sometimes they succeed in arresting people and coming back. It's the politicians that release these people back into the wild as it is. Take, for instance, what is happening in Katsina. Do you know how much resources had been put into making sure these people were arrested? Do you know how many lives may have been lost over the years trying to track these people down and got them arrested finally and put them in jail? And instead of being prosecuted, the government itself is going to release these people back. It's not like they're sending them to school. It's not like they are de-radicalizing them. Nothing like that. It's just prisoner exchange. We are now exchanging prisoners with bandits and all that. So the military are not really to blame. Any of them can be killed any day, just when they're following orders. And I think they're doing a wonderful job that they're allowed to do. Whatever job they are allowed to do, they're doing it well. The thing is, will they be allowed to do the job the way they are supposed to do the job? That's the thing. They have strategies, they have everything put in place, and they want to do their job. And okay, for instance, in a school up north, when we used to hear, we heard a lot not too long ago that the security was withdrawn from the school, and a few hours later the people came in and kidnapped a lot of people. So would you blame the security personnel there? They took the orders from somewhere high above that. Till now we've not been told who made that order, who gave that order. We've not been told. It's probably one politician there who has interest and just pulled some strings, and then something happened. So please, this is not the time to say that the military is not doing anything. The military, all the personnel are ready to give their lives, but will it be worth it? The people that they are fighting for, are they really appreciative of what they are doing? So it's not the fault of the military personnel as individuals. Is the fault of the system, which they may not have any control over. So yesterday we celebrated our fallen heroes. We celebrated the people who are still in the theaters of war, and we pray God to give them the strength, even in the face of these trials and tribulations brought upon them by the people who may never experience the war front. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes.
I'm back from Elasa.
But thanks for calling. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to talk about the Amnesty Day yesterday.
Armed Forces Remembrance Day, right?
Yeah, Armed Forces Remembrance Day.
Okay.
You discover that today, being Thursday, 16th of January, right?
Today is Friday.
Yeah, today, Friday, 15th January 2006.
Yeah.
And yet the president left this country last year. Up to today, he was in a foreign land, made a speech of New Year, right? Now, come to talk about the sensible humanity. Who in this world, who is the president of a country, have ever done such in the world today? Record is Nigeria. Up to today, as we talk, the president are nowhere to be found. Many citizens of Nigeria, even as Mr. Mba is calling today, Mr. Mba cannot even give account where the president is. That is a country that people will tell me that they are playing good. Now, concerning the Castina, who are about to release the bandits that the army paid their life in order to hold, the bandits that how much resources are being wasted, then the army captured them and the state governor had the right to release them. What does it show you? Not even the federal government, I mean the states, take the oath. I mean the bandits who are massacring people, who have caused mayhem to a full citizen and the country. You caught them, you release them. Then now they come today, he sentenced life imprisonment. No gunshot was heard on him or the ammunition recovered from him. What does he tell you? Why I'm saying all those things that is happening, this is what my father, I mean my imminent father who I led today, fought the Afghan war in order to separate from this system, this corrupt system, this traction called country Nigeria. That is what they saw in 1950s and what is playing around today. I don't blame them. They fought in order to separate, and we still stand for a country with all this nepotism, with all this tribalism playing in this country. Some region claim to own Nigeria. When something happened to them, they sweep it under the carpet. But a man from the east, you cut a cutlass for him, you jail him. What does he tell you? Nepotism. And people are telling me, God will bless Nigeria. God can never, because God is a righteous God. When you take the right and you subdue other people, give other people rights, they can never be good with Nigeria with this kind of nepotism. Thank you.
Thank you very much. God has already blessed Nigeria. There's no question about that. Nigeria is blessed. It's just that we may be misusing our blessings. We may be taking for granted what God has already done for us. I mean, what do we have apart from good leaders? What is it that we're lacking in Nigeria? Virtually nothing. Is it the fertile land? Is it minerals in the ground? Is it people, ordinary people with sense? There are a lot of things that God has blessed us with. When you go outside this country and you see what Nigerians are doing, forget about those who bring our names down, but some of the most intelligent people in the world are Nigerians. So what else do you want Nigeria to do? God has blessed us, and that is the truth about it. Nigeria can work. We just need one person with the will to do good, to be at the helm of affairs. So this is not a question of anything. Sunday Jackson, for instance, that was put in jail and was supposed to be killed, he's now released, and so many other people like that up north that were trying to fight for their rights, trying to protect their community, and self-defense now became a big crime, and they were put in jail. Some of them, they were going to be killed. Some of them for life imprisonment. They are not from the East. It's just selective justice that we're seeing in this country, and it's just on people who do not align with their ideas or with the ideas of those who feel they are the ones that matter. So disabuse your minds from the fact that it's only the Easterners that are facing that. I just gave you an example. Sunday Jackson is not an Easterner, but if he were from any of the Eastern states, just imagine how people will talk about it. So it's not a matter of where you come from. It's a matter of who you are and who you know, as far as I'm concerned, in this country. So anybody can be a victim, and that's the Nigeria we're fighting not to continue to be. That kind of Nigeria should never exist, where people will selectively be witch hunted, more or less. If you are a criminal, face it. You should be made to face the full wrath of the law. If you're a criminal, no matter where you come from, And no matter what political party you belong to, no matter what religion you belong to, no matter your ethnicity, you should face the music. As simple as that. Rule of law, that's what we're looking for. So please stop saying it's because those people are from the East. Okay, let me take this call. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. One last time. Okay, you're talking but we can't hear you. Let me try again.
Good morning.
Good morning now. I can hear you now. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I am UC. I'm calling from Apapa precisely.
UC, go ahead.
Yes. United States of American Congress approved $413 million US to intervene in Nigeria
and other
security.
countries.
It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. It's a good development. But I'm not expecting them to do it like Venezuela kind of intervention. No matter how bad things are coordinated here, no matter how leadership has failed, whatever happened in Venezuela was wrong for the US to intervene that way. So they should go and root out those miscreants, causing insecurity, destroying lives and property in the country. Then again, Atiku's son defecting to APC means he's not supporting his father. Mr. Nyangoro, when Donald Trump declared his interests to run for US election, all his family aligned, they all queued behind him, they followed him, they supported him, sons, daughters. Remember, that man built a polygamous family. So most of them is not with their mother again, but they all followed after him to support him. They campaigned for him. They talk for him. Even up to today, they intervene whenever issues around him is raised. Now, Mr. Nyangoro, I want to speak again critically about insecurity. Mr. Nyangoro, the issue of insecurity in Nigeria is because leadership has failed. That is the cause of insecurity in failure of leadership, from the above down to the communities, down to our churches, religious houses. Now, if you check very well, if you look reasonably, you will see that the trigger of this insecurity is in two fractions: ethnicity and tribalism. Now, when these guys go out to do this evil of insecurity, they claim communities, they raise communities down. When they kidnap is to raise funds. Now, why I put it on leadership, Bucket said everything rises and falls on leadership. Now, Chinachebe said things fall apart because the center can no longer hold. When the system is disorganized, there will be lack of direction, there will be lack of planning, there will be lack of vision and foresight. The mind of the people will not be engaged. As I speak to you, Nigeria is not the only country where we have fraction of religions, segmentation of religions. In the United Arab Emirates, the Gulf countries, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Iraq, Iran, and so on and so forth. All of these places, they have Muslims there, Shiite and Sunnis. But in Saudi Arabia, as I speak to you today, you cannot hear of insecurity of this magnitude caused by religious sentiment, extremism. In Iran, it's not there. In Qatar, it's not there. Why? Because the mind of the people is busy. The mind is engaged. Yet the center has hold. Leadership has not failed. That is why these issues here is not there. They are focused. There is a way development enlightens the mind and boosts the hearts. When development is there, structures are there, leadership is perfect. Believe me, everything will align to normality. There will be direction. There will be vision. There will be foresight. Education will thrive. Right here, what is working? Nothing is working over here. Almost everything has failed in this country. Because why? Leadership has failed. If you go to the mosques, you will hear the kind of message they are teaching. It's different from what we have here and what they have there. They think of development and sciences. Mr. Nyangoro, a place called Kazan in Russia, if you go there, you will see mosques beside the church. Nobody is fighting anybody. Nobody is killing anybody. As they are there fighting in Ukraine right now, claiming territories, the Muslim soldiers, they are there among the Christian soldiers. No hatred. That is why you see all these issues of nepotism, appointment of one section against another section comes around. You will see them using ethnicity to separate us, and you don't expect a reaction in the future. That is right now. It didn't start on Bola Ahmed Tinubu regime. It has been there since Adam, since the 60s. If you check most of the ethnic crisis we have in this country, they are all boiled down to religion and ethnicity. All the riots we had at the past, what led to the civil war, the coup and everything, is still boiled down to ethnicity. Now it is leadership that fuels ethnicity. It's leadership that protract and prolong the issues of ethnicity and religion. If you have the right leadership in parts, believe me, the people will see the impact of brightness and light. Our light is not shining. The country is not bright. Our light is not illuminated. Our heart is not illuminated. That is why somebody will take cutlass, take guns and knives, go to another community. He believes they don't project his religion and ideology and start killing people unnecessarily. And they do it celebrating all of these things. So the consequences right now we are facing is the failure of leadership. Remember, Tafa Balewa said the southern Nigeria should be marginalized.
Okay.
All of these things. Let me rest the case. I appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Okay, thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, Nyamko.
Yes, sir.
Patrick is calling back.
Okay, keep it short and simple.
All right. I just want you to remember what Mba said and what the last caller has said. In this country, we have somehow decided to reject one part of the country, like if those people do not matter. Let me just cut it short, like you said. In 2023, elections were voted on February 23. By Monday, February 25, I went to Odo Ade Market to do business. But because of that one part of the country did not vote for the president, talks were asked to chase away Igbo traders, and I was asked to leave the market. What do you refer to this? This marginalization has been there and is still continuing today. Look at the appointment Buhari made and the appointment that Tinubu has made today. How many people from that region are in his government? None. So you can see people are being jailed and terrorists are being released. Innocent people are jailed because they are not part of the system. They are not their brothers. Look at it, oh. We are in it. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay, so we have this message from AB from Ekwe. AB is saying, Nyamgul, I am still questioning the knowledgeableness of VOP on January 26, 2007. According to a Guardian report, President Olusegun Obasanjo paid over $1 million to Andrew Young's Good Works International to lobby Nigerians in the US to invest in the Nigerian economy. It is logistics for the better. AB from Ekwe, I'm sure he's referring to, he's justifying the fact that Nigerian government is paying America to convince, paying an American company to convince America that there's no genocide in Nigeria, and consequently there's no, the level of insecurity in Nigeria is not as bad as they are saying. And comparing that to what Obasanjo did, paying $1 million to a company to lobby Nigerians, not US citizens even, Nigerians in the US to invest in the Nigerian economy. How are these parallel? How are these the same? One person is paying a lobbying company to tell the world that there's no insecurity in Nigeria, there is no genocide in Nigeria. Another one is paying a company to tell Nigerian citizens, our sons and daughters, to come back and invest in Nigeria. How are they the same? Okay, but maybe it sounds the same to you, but it's just me not seeing it anyway. Hello, good morning. Okay, we lost that call. Let's take some messages now. Okay. Let's see if we can answer this. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Nyago.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chukwuma, calling from Milasa.
Oh, got Chukwuma. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I just want to get one thing clear.
Yes.
Here. Does it mean that Nigeria is paying $9 million
yes,
to defend Christian genocide in Nigeria, or what? What are they actually paying this money for, lobbying for? The truth is there. Everybody sees it. They're killing people. This Deborah Samuel in Sokoto, they killed that lady. And everywhere in Jos and Benue. So are they spending the money to go and defend the lies? They tell us lies here. Are they going to tell them lies there in America? I can't understand it. I want to get the whole thing. Please, let the senators and the House of Rep know their work. So they approve for them to pay so amount of money, $9 million, which is getting to billions of naira, to go and defend there's no genocide in Nigeria or no insecurity in Nigeria. What are they actually using this money for? I don't even have money to eat here, and they're spending millions outside. For God's sake, let them think about Nigeria. Where is our president? Where is Tinubu, our president?
He's governing with internet. That's what his handlers are saying, that he can be anywhere and govern us, and that is the fact. Okay, so AB from Ekwe. Okay, I've read your message already. AB from Ekwe. All right. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Morning to you.
This is Mr. Wabeze from Oshodi.
Mr. Wabeze, go ahead.
Yes. First and foremost, I want to congratulate our military on their Remembrance Day of yesterday.
Yes.
Yes. We salute their courage. We salute their. We appreciate their sacrifices to keep the country together. You know, not minding that they have saboteurs and miscreants amongst them, who always work against their interests and the interests of the nation. It's unfortunate our president is not around to honor these heroes of the country, because without them, what we're talking about today is not what we're going to talk about. Look at in Israel, if a soldier is killed, you see the Prime Minister, Benjamin Netanyahu, going to the burial ceremony of that particular soldier. It may not even be an officer. But unlike Nigeria, where a general was killed, and the president didn't even make any pronouncement, talk less of taking action, decisive action, to make sure that the perpetrators were brought to book. And we are talking about, security. How can those people put in their best? They were the ones that are alive. Because when those things happen, when a soldier is killed and the government or the country honors that person, it encourages those behind that, yes, their efforts are not in vain. But when we have a situation like we have it in Nigeria now, how do you think that the soldiers will have the courage to discharge their duties as expected? That is on its own. Then our friend Mr. AB, who was talking about the money they paid for investment and the money they paid for lobbying. You can, even a common person can even draw the line. He himself has judged that the government is not doing well. When you invest, you are investing for the future. You are talking about propaganda on the other hand, just for the benefit of that moment. Then they will suffer it later. Let this government, if they want the support of the people, it's not even late, if I may say it, to start working now. The Chinese used to say a proverb that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago, and the next best time is today. So let them talk to themselves. The country is not happy with them. It's not about party. It's not about where you come from. It's not about where the president come from.
Yeah.
But Tinubu is our father. We like him as a human being. But in administration, he's not doing well, and we have to tell him to his face. Tell him there will be adjustment. If they have done what they're supposed to do, I don't think they need to spend much money campaigning or doing all those things. Their works will speak for itself. So let me allow others to talk. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Hello, good morning, Yago.
Good morning to you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, sir.
You can see through the callers, people are bitter. People are very bitter.
because now the last call that comes from my papa just express the people, express the will of the people. The whole thing lies on leadership, as Ratna said. Things fall apart. Things have fall apart in Nigeria since 2015. And the center cannot hold. Look at all these people. Look at how our soldiers are being killed. Our soldiers are being killed here and there, by those so-called radicalized. They started using one English. Look at now in Kasida State. They want to change president to president as if Nigeria is fighting Cameroon. And the authorities are watching them. Nobody is saying anything. Nobody is saying anything. And the president and commander-in-chief is somewhere. The governor had the right to change president, Boko Haram or whatever you call it. And the Nigerian army are forced to bring to them. They are handed over to them. He has power. You see the commander-in-chief of the Nigerian army. You see the leader of Nigeria that you have to God. That is to tell you the state of the nation. Greater part of these people having no bills to school, and they are in government. They are enabling society in this government. Enabling government. And the government have no power to say anything. Political power, that's what we need. Nobody, the leaders, who initiated all this, all this stuff. He initiated all this when he come back as a civil regime. He went to the Sahel region and said, if you have $200 come to Nigeria. And they started making provision for them. And look at how shares indigenous Nigeria out of this country for them to take over this country. And we won't go to the elite that all this are calling America cannot do anything. It's true that we fight our problem, not America.
True. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me go back to another message sent by AB from Ekwe. Nyamgul, good morning. I have said VOP does not have facts. See, Nyamgul, yesterday I wanted to cry as I was hearing people complaining about the light bills. But your people have forgotten that your heroes, Atiku and Obi, were the ones that put us in this light chaos. You people should come and learn from me. 1. Atiku was the one in charge of privatization when he sold NEPA to his own people. It is Atiku of the so-called ADC that put us in this problem today. Obi, have you forgotten Peter Obi was once in GEJ's economic team? He was in GEJ economic and financial advisory team when GEJ finally did the last privatization that finally killed electricity distribution in Nigeria. Fashola, when Fashola became Minister of Power, we thought he would cancel the contract, but the deal was so badly done that reconciliation or rectification was even difficult. Atiku, GEJ, Obi, they put us in this electricity quagmire we are in today. AB from Ekwe. AB, thank you very much for your message. The only question Nigerians are asking is that before Fashola went there, he knew how bad it was, or if he didn't know, that is an indictment on his part that he did not read White, he did not do investigation, but he promised us that 6 months was enough for electricity. When he went there, the first statement he made was that they are not magicians. It takes a magician to be able to correct their anomalies. And then Tinubu knew these things, because if you want to become a president, you will investigate and find out the assets and liabilities and see that you can handle them. And then he made a statement that if in 6 months, with all the problems, if in 6 months he cannot deliver steady supply of electricity, we should vote him out, or at least not vote him in again. So when Nigerians complain, it's not because of who destroyed what. It's because of who saw these things in spite of these things and said that he could work on it. If somebody comes to your father's house and says, let me adopt you because your father is maltreating you, and takes you to his house and fails to give you food and gives you the excuse that because your father was starving you, he is very sure that your stomach cannot take food the way it should take, what would you think? because that is what is happening now. You saw this. You saw that I was being maltreated in my father's house. You adopted me to give me a better life, and then you are giving me excuses that my father has already destroyed me. It doesn't make any sense. So the argument is not who destroyed it. The argument is who promised that in spite of the destruction, they could salvage the situation and make us better. And now they are showing us they have no idea what to do. That's the annoyance of Nigerians. Not who spoiled it, not who is doing what and all that. So I don't know how this your argument is, but this is how I see it. Anyway, remember that we'll take a short break in a very few seconds now, and when we take that break, we'll return at 10:30. But before that break happens, let's join our guest in the house, who will tell us about the empowerment that comes with GADA. Good morning and welcome to the program. Okay.
Good morning, my listeners. This is Chichomzi.
Chichomzi, tell us what's up now.
It's GADA. It's GADA that is up. You know,
Okay.
it has been a regular program since last year. Over 6 months to 7 months now. I've been in this station, creating awareness on this particular beautiful business platform, so to speak. And this platform, me that has been advertising this platform, I'm seeing this platform from a different angle right now. I thought is a small platform, but what is going on now, the platform is awesome. Yesterday, you read out how much people were withdrawing from this platform. Almost 4 million plus, 3 million, 2 million, 1 million, 900, depending, even 1,000. Which means this platform is stable. That's the meaning. If it's not stable, you can't pay people that huge. And these people, this platform is paying this huge, did not put in 1 naira. I will beat my chest to that. The only thing they put is the data they used to activate GADA social media platform, of which they would have used that same data to chat with their friends for free without making any money. But here, these people used it to chat. So now, what is this platform that is giving a lot of money? This platform is GADA social media platform, like Facebook, Instagram, and all. But it comes with a difference in the sense that you don't have to be monetized to make money in this platform. Once you come in, register, start posting, please check your wallet for me. Your money is there. Then you share your link, additional money for you. That is why I'm in the radio. For people that will be telling me, I registered online. You can register online because we are in Play Store. But if you do that, you have issue that you need me to assist you in. I won't assist you if you are not in my genealogy. You must be in my line. You must be under me. That is why I am in radio station. So now this platform has a lot to offer Nigerians. A lot. Recently, last month, our platform is now registered in CAC and EFCC. As I'm talking to you, we have 9 registration concerning GADA social media share, our share platform. Now, the share we started selling last year around March, April. That time it was just a small money, like 1,000, 2,000. Do you know that our share today is over 29,000? I want to use naira so that people will understand me. And I showed you withdrawal of people may have made withdrawal on GADA posting. What about people that withdraw on share? Do you know that people withdraw almost 50, 60 million on share without losing their capital? What I mean, the initial capital they put, they still have it and more, 20 times more after withdrawal. When I say that we grow money for people, I know what I mean. We don't multiply money. If you know that you are coming to my training tomorrow, in order that when you pay, the money will multiply within 1 month. We don't do it there. Don't come. But we help you to structure you. But before before you could know what is happening, as months are moving, you see that the money has gone far to where you don't even expect it. When my downline said, "Madam, I withdraw 30 million in shares," I just put 1.5 million. What's going on? I said, that is what I mean. We build money. We don't do Ponzi. If you like Ponzi, some people like Ponzi. Even in my training, I said, who likes Ponzi? They will raise their hand. So if you like Ponzi, please don't come to my training. We don't do Ponzi. We don't do CBEX way. No. Ghana social media platform is a natural business everybody can engage in. So you can never hear that Facebook has closed. It's a natural business. So what we do is natural business. If you want to be part of our natural business, come in. Remember, when Facebook sold their shares, it was $3. Today is over $1,000 for one share. Then another important information I want to drop here is that we are stopping our private share very soon. By March, April, we stop our private share. We start selling public share. So if you don't get yours now, you have yourself to blame. That time you buy from people that bought from private. Now we have certificate to cover all. You don't say, I am afraid or whatever. Now, people that are registering with my link that are far away, that are not in Lagos, please, when you hear your account is not active, go to your email and activate it. When you hear error message, your network is poor, you don't have strong network, please change network, better still boost it. So there will be a training tomorrow. By 10 a.m. at 3 Opebi Road, Swiss Sensation Building, Ikeja, Lagos, by 10 a.m. No African time. If you come by 11, well, you are just coming to relax, but we are starting 10. Then, if you want me to book a reservation for you, please send message to this number. My number, I will drop 2 numbers here, my PA's number and my number. First, my number is 080 375 057 37 080 375 057 37. Some people are calling me. Don't call me, just send me, book me for the training tomorrow, so that I will send you the direction on how to come. Then keep a reservation for you. Then my PA's number is this: 081 60 65 39 56 081 60 65 39 56. My own number once again is 080 375 057 37 080 375 05737. Tomorrow by 10 a.m.
Thank you.
At Opebi.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, we'll take a short break now and return at 10:30 with the rest of Front Page Review. Stay with us.
Well done, oh, my original people. How una dey? My prayer be say we go make am. So far we no be lazy. Na Kudos Homes Limited say make I come tell una about Christmas and New Year promo. How you go buy better land, take am build better house where your power go reach. For them land where dey for open place, no be poto land, no be water side, no be acquisition land. Come buy land for Omu Ketu Ekpe, Kudos Heritage Phase 1 wey be 3.5 million naira before. Now e don become 2.3 million. As we don comot 20% discount, dem land wey dey for Omu Ketu Ekpe, Kudos Heritage Phase 2 wey we dey sell for 2.5 million naira before, we comot 20% discount, e become 2 million naira. Kudos Town, Ishiwo Ekpe, na 1.5 million naira we dey sell am before. As we comot 20% discount, e become 1.2. all 20% discount wey we dey comot na you go collect am immediately wey you don pay for your land. You fit collect 20% discount cash or make you collect one big bag of rice plus one live chicken. Na dis number you go zam am 081 53 40 8218 081 53 40 8218. The number again 081 53 40 8218. Kudos Homes Limited no dey do mago to sell one land for two person. For this Christmas and New Year promo, either make you collect your 20% discount for cash or collect one big bag of rice plus live chicken immediately you pay for your land. Na opportunity this one go be for you to comot for ten ant become landlord or landlady. Comot for house increment if person never build im own house at some certain age, na embarrassment e go be. That money wey you dey make, wey you dey think say e no fit reach buy land, not to talk of build house. If you put mind and you no lavish money anyhow, na im be say you know the thing wey you dey do, because